Hey, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to price your online course or your coaching program and get it just perfect. Firstly, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Penberthy. I'm the founder of AdClients.com, where we help you create, launch, and scale your online courses and your coaching programs. And I'm pleased you're here. And just so that you know, if you're new to the channel, that you're learning from someone and a company that is doing this on a daily basis. We've now been selling online courses and coaching specifically online through our sales funnels and our online traffic generation efforts since 2014. Launched over 10 courses and coaching programs, and we generated well over $10 million in revenue in that time. So we know what we're doing, but here's the question. How do we price our online courses? There are so many things to think about, and often we're building a funnel, we're figuring out Facebook ads, and we're planning what our course should be. And one of the final things is, gosh, what do I even charge? How do I know what to charge? What is right? Is there a right? Is there a wrong? How do I get it perfect? So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. And to help you, I'm going to walk you through a 3-step process that you need to go through when deciding on the price of your program. But first, I want to make something really, really clear. There isn't necessarily a right or a wrong when it comes to picking a price, okay? There isn't the perfect price or the appropriate price for a course in your industry teaching what you're teaching, or a coaching that you have that teaches a specific thing. There isn't a stamp, there isn't a price that it has to be. You can kind of go with the flow a little bit within the parameters of these 3 things that I'm going to share with you. And I guess to kind of prove that, I mean, I've created courses all the way from $37, in fact, I think we did one at $27, all the way up to $30,000, and we've done everything in between. And there are reasons, very specific reasons, why I've chosen different price points at different times for different courses. So the first thing that you've got to decide is, what are you looking to achieve with your course? Okay, we're not getting into market research yet. We're not looking at competitors and seeing what they're up to. Right now, all we're doing is we're trying to figure out, look, what are we looking to achieve? Are we wanting to go mass market with a course? Are we wanting to create something like a Udemy course where we're selling it for $20 or $30 and we've got to sell thousands and thousands of that program, and maybe you're building your business model around that? You would just want to get your course out to the masses. Fine, okay? Or are we going in a different direction? Are you wanting to just take on a handful of clients and customers, a very small number of people, but charge a high ticket amount? Charge $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, okay? We have to decide this first, and maybe you already know, or maybe you need to give it some thought. What are we looking to achieve? Also, when it comes to an income goal, how much are we wanting to earn from this course? Are we looking to make just $1,000 a month? Are we looking to make just $500 a month, you know? Or are we looking to hit the big money? Are we looking to make $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month? Because again, that comes into the equation when we're deciding on the price for our course or our coaching. And one more thing that you need to think about in this first category is this going to be a standalone course? Or are you going to be creating, downsells, upsells? Are you going to have a suite of programs at different price points? Because that does again make a difference. And I'll give you an example. I prefer personally going high ticket. Now I've tried all different models, all different price points. I think anyone, all of you watching this right now, if you're thinking about creating a $30 course, I really think you have something that could be worth $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 and beyond. So I love going high ticket. If I was only going to create one course, one offer, one coaching, then I would go that direction. However, when we're asking this first question, what are we looking to achieve? Well, if we're looking to have multiple products, something of a stepping stone of courses, then maybe one of our earlier courses, I would be happy to sell for $500 or maybe even $100 if the intention for that course is not to be necessarily profitable or create a ton of revenue, but to be a stepping stone for what's to come later. So again, these are all questions we have to ask ourselves, and I can't answer them for you. What are you looking to achieve with your income, with the level of reach that you want to have, with how many people access your training? And is this going to be a standalone course or a series of courses? Now, the second thing we have to do, once we've started to get a bit clearer on that, is what is the market doing? What are your competitors doing? This is the second thing. right? Once we've decided, are we gonna go more low ticket? Are we gonna go more mid ticket? Are we gonna go more high ticket? Once we've got a bit of an idea for that, now we can go and spy on our competition, spy on other people in the industry, see what they're up to, how much they charge. And we want to be very careful to do our research, not on just people that are attempting to sell a course, but we don't know if behind the scenes they're actually successful selling that course. We want to go and have a look at your competitors and those people in your industry that you know for a fact are successfully selling that course or that coaching program, and then dissecting why it's working, what price are they charging. And I'll tell you where you really want to find yourself, okay? And I find this is a really helpful place to just position yourself. Let's say you're looking at the average of the 5 people in your industry, okay? The top 5 people in your industry, and the price point that you see them selling for ranges from, $2,000 to $10,000 and everything in between. So that's going to teach you, well, hey, look, lower than 2,000, I don't need to do that because this is successful, so I'm going to go somewhere in this range. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go higher than the most expensive person who's successful in your industry right now. So if the top one was 10,000, I would be playing somewhere in the realm of 8 to 10,000. I want to be premium. I want to be positioned as such. I want to be up there at that top price point, but I also don't want to go out there and try and overcharge because I'm inexperienced at this point. I'm lacking testimonials at this point. This course is brand new. It's fresh. So I'm not going to go head and shoulders above everyone else, but I am going to position myself at the top of the average in the industry. And the final thing, step 3, comes down to execution and then testing and tweaking as you go. All right. We can be planning all we like. We can be deciding what we want to achieve with our course. We can be looking at what the market is doing with their price points, and we can determine what our initial starting price point is going to be. But ultimately, you won't know until you put yourself out there. And I think so many people hold themselves back. They get stuck in planning phase. They're just looking at spreadsheets and documents of what your plan is going to be, what your course is going to be. And you never get it launched because you want it to be perfect, and it's never going to be perfect. And you're not going to know what that perfect price point is until you actually attempt to start selling it and see if people are buying it or if they're not. If they are buying it and the conversions are fantastic, then maybe there's some scope there to increase your price because the proof of concept is telling you people are liking this and they're buying it. If your initial price is not selling and you've not sold a single copy of that, it could be a problem in other areas of your business. Maybe your marketing is not very good. But ultimately, if it's not selling, maybe you need to reduce your price a little bit until you find that price that gets you a sale, and then you can work back up in price from there. The third thing is just execution. Get out there, launch that course, launch that coaching program, and let the market tell you what they're willing to pay and where that line is. So that's all I got for you today. Hopefully that was helpful. If it was, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button on this channel and turn on the bell notification so that you never miss a future video. I put out a couple new videos like this every single week. And also hit the like button, drop me a comment. We love to read through those. And finally, if you'd like my help and my team's help, then we can walk you through this entire process of how to package up your knowledge into an online course that is profitable, effective, and how to build a sales funnel around it in 14 days or less to actually get it out the door. So if you've been procrastinating on this idea of launching your course or your coaching for what feels like months, if not years now, and you want to get it done in a couple of weeks with a team that have done this again and again and again, then click the link in the description box. That'll take you to a free web class that will walk you through how I've launched all of my courses, how you can do it in 14 days or less, and there's also an invitation to some training of my own at the end of that training that I think you'll be interested to hear about. So check that out while we still got it available, and I'll see you in a future video.